And the Oscar goes to?
Anora.
When I learned that Anora was the winner of Best Picture at the 2025 Academy Awards, my initial reaction was shock, and not the good kind of shock, like when a film genuinely pushes the boundaries of storytelling, but the kind where you wonder if this is some kind of elaborate prank.
Okay.
Anora, starring Mikey Madison and directed by Sean Baker, follows a young, female exotic dancer trapped in the complexities of her lifestyle. Her life is filled with numerous empty, intimate encounters, with each day melting into the next. Strip, drink, sleep, repeat. One night, Anora, or Annie, is asked by her manager to entertain a VIP due to her Russian background.
Hello, this is the beautiful Annie. She's gonna take care of everything you need tonight.
She ends up taking an interest in the young patron when she sees him throwing around huge sums of money. The two hit it off, and Annie later agrees to meet the young man at his place for some extra cash. What starts as a quick hookup quickly turns into a whirlwind romance. Anora then learns that the young man is the son of a wealthy Russian oligarch. As she becomes entangled in his opulent yet chaotic world, the film explores themes of excess, identity, and the clash between love, or rather what the naive stripper perceives as love,
You do not love him and he doesn't love you. You understand?
and materialism. The story takes some unexpected turns, ultimately leading to an awkward conclusion. To be clear, Anora is not without merit. It has an energy and rawness that some may find refreshing. But calling it the best film of the year feels like a major overstatement. The movie's structure, or rather the lack of one, makes it feel more like an extended episode of an obscure reality show rather than an Oscar-worthy film. There's no clear direction, no real sense of narrative pushing the story forward, and it often seems like the movie is just meandering from one excessive party scene to the next. The acting feels as though it was lifted straight from the Curb Your Enthusiasm playbook,
Oh my God, this is awful. I'm not even joking.
where there's an outline, sure, but most of the scenes feel like they were largely improvised. While that style can work well in a comedy series, in a feature film, it makes the dialogue feel forced and unnatural. Conversations drag on longer than necessary, and the overuse of swearing, especially the F word,
Me go fuck myself, me fuck myself, you go fuck yourself and your fucking motherfucker.
feels like a crutch rather than a choice that enhances realism.
I would lose the mother at the end, because you already said once, you don't need to.
It's one thing to use profanity to establish grit or tension, but when every other line is punctuated with an expletive, it starts to feel more like an unedited rant than a script. Beyond the structure and dialogue issues, Anora just overstays its welcome. At well over 2 hours, the film devotes an exhausting amount of time to scenes of sex, drug-fueled parties, and reckless behavior. The problem isn't just the length, it's that these sequences don't add much to the story or character development. They exist for shock value rather than substance. And speaking of characters, the two leads are profoundly unlikable. Their decisions are frustrating, their arcs unfulfilling, and their overall demeanor makes it hard to invest in their journey. Which brings me to the real question. What does it say about modern cinema that Anora won an Academy Award? Have we reached a point where chaos and excess are mistaken for artistic vision? The Oscars are supposed to recognize films that elevate the medium, that showcase excellence in storytelling, acting, and direction. But if Anora is the new standard, at this point, can we even trust the Academy Awards to be a measure of true cinematic greatness? Or has it simply become a means of rewarding films that generate controversy rather than genuine impact? If Anora is the best that 2024 had to offer, then maybe it's time we start reevaluating what we consider award-worthy in the first place. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care.